Good morning, everybody. Diana here. I woke up this morning and I wonder how many of you may be feeling the same way. I woke up this morning with some of the sad and angry feelings that I went to bed with last night. In fact, I woke up feeling frustrated and actually a little angry. And what I call this is navigating the storm within. We all have a choice to either sit with it or let it consume us. Sitting with it means we're going to try and learn from it, that we're seeing something within ourselves and we're making a conscious effort to try and learn something from what we're feeling. Our feelings are there for a reason, and we have to navigate them. I've done this for myself and I've done this for my clients. And I think that everybody needs a little shelter from the storm. But a piece of that I want to talk about is I can't imagine that all of you out there in my inner joy tribe wanting to live with more inner joy haven't done a lot of work and navigations through their life and through their feelings up until this point that you're at. How many times have you exclaimed, yay, I saw this, I learned this from myself, I learned this about myself, I learned that it was about me, and I lashed out at someone else and experienced all of this, good feelings, high feelings, to come and find yourself the very next day let down and crashed by that line of thinking. To think that you have arrived, that you're there. I have. These are common themes throughout a human's life because we are all very similar. We're all unique in our own bodies and in our own lives and in our own experiences, yet we are all wired the same up here. We all experience some of the very same similar feelings and struggles and doubts, feeling overwhelmed, feeling frustrated, feeling sad, feeling angry for whatever that experience was. When we get to a point where we say to ourselves, we're there, I've finally arrived, it's as if you're saying to yourself that there is no more, that there's no more to learn, that there's some sort of destination that you've arrived at. That's when you're going to fall. That's when the feeling that is way up here and you're excited and you're happy and you're trying desperately to hold on to that. Well, just like the laws of physics and the law of gravity, what goes up must come down. And you're going to come down, and that's the storm. That's the crash. That's the moment where, the universe, God or source, however you describe that in your life, wants to whack you upside the head with a 2x4 and say, really? You think you're all that? I'm going to show you it's different. That's when our ego gets in our way. And we let the logical mind, the rational mind, take over for us rather than being that humble spirit that's having a human experience. We fall. We experience the storm. The storm can be weathered. Everybody can, guide themselves through it. I found myself at a particular point in life many, many years ago where I needed a little help navigating my storm, navigating the storm within, within here, my belly, and up here. It felt scary. It felt scary to be a successful person and to weather through the stigma or the doubt or the opinions and judgment of self of needing to reach out to someone else to help me navigate that storm. It was the best thing I ever did for myself. It It gave me the tools in my life's tool belt that I've mentioned before that help me weather my storms. I'm human, just like you. And regardless of how much I've learned and how much I am able to teach you and how much I want to help you weather your storms, I still experience them. And so will you. The key is to learn how to weather those storms where it doesn't take us down to this deep, dark hole. Sometimes we have to go there, and that's okay. It's okay to sit in the darkness because there's only light to be seen after. You know, once you're down, there's only part way to go up. How far you go up, I think, is a real key, and that's something I really love to get into you with on an individual basis. You know, the laws of the universe, the laws of physics, we can use these things in our lives. The gifts that the universe, God, and Source have given to us, which we must learn how to use for ourselves, because there isn't anybody else we can give them to. We can plant seeds within other human beings, but we're not in their heads. We don't know what they think, and it's none of our business, truly, until they want to share it with us. We can only help ourselves. And the more we help ourselves get through and learn to navigate these storms, these ups and these downs, these highs and these lows, is the way that the energy that's within us that becomes more peaceful, more content, more joyful, then it illuminates out to others. The people around us, the people that we love, they will notice that we've been shifting. And somehow, miraculously, and I know you guys have all experienced this in some way, it resonates, and just by pure osmosis, other people want it too. I just wanted to share with you this morning that I am as human as you are, and that I have storms that I need to weather. And oftentimes I'll say to myself, it doesn't even matter why I'm having this storm. The most important thing is to notice it. The fact that you notice that you're having the storm and you notice the feeling, maybe you can recognize the feeling, maybe you can't. Maybe it's important for you to know why that storm is there. You will uncover all of those layers, and you will get to a why if that's what you're searching for. Part of me used to say, I don't care why, I've lived my life. I know what I've been through. I know the circumstances that I've gone through. I just want to change it going forward. I want to live with more joy in my life, more peace and contentment in every day that I can. As I started to uncover all of those layers that were there, it was really ironic that my brain quickly could get to the why. Not in every situation, because some of them are so deep, some of them are so old that we've been carrying around with us since we were little kids. We don't even remember why we learned something like that because we were too young to understand why. It just was. It was our influence, you know, not, again, not faulting other people. We all have our lives and they have their lives. However, as individual souls that we are, the beautiful spirits that everybody has within that we're walking with in this human life, we all have these experiences, and getting them uncovered and learning more about yourself, at least that's my path, that's my journey, because it's important to me to weather the storms quicker than the way that I used to weather them. In fact, I wouldn't even say before I was weathering them. They were consuming me, and it felt awful. And I got to a point in my life where, you know, nobody could see it. On the outside looking in, everybody probably thought that, you know, Diana has a great life. She's got a good job. She's got a husband and family and animals, and, you know, but that's not the way it was inside. That's that mask that I used to wear of hey, everything's great. I'm putting on that mask. I'm putting on my smile. I'm doing this and I'm doing that. But on the inside, there's the minute that I walk away from somebody. I mean, seriously, this is probably what I did. Really. Like, okay, I got that over with. I was able to wear that mask for the moment in which that I had to. And when I walked away, my behavior was to roll my eyes because I wasn't being my true, authentic self. And I want to be and I want to know my true, authentic self. So I hope this message resonates with you. And if there is any part of you that wants to, gain more tools in your life's tool belt to learn how to navigate your storms quicker and without so much self-judgment, without kicking yourself and beating yourself up for feeling the way that you have, recognizing that it's a pattern that's similar in your life or that you've experienced before. You're saying to yourself, okay, I've been here before. I know what this feels like. Why does this keep happening to me? I'm a spiritual being. I've done so much inner work myself. I've done so much reading, looking, seeking, searching, but I'm still in this place. It's really okay, and you're not alone. I would love to help serve you like I've served myself and I've served my clients. So if any of this resonates with you, please reach out to me and private message me. Otherwise, I wish you an absolutely beautiful Sunday and light and love to you always. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.